guys, it's Amanda Hasaka with Celebuzz. I'm joined today by Nick Offerman, aka Ron Swanson from Parks and Recreation. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
You're looking very blonde today. Do you want to explain the logic behind the look?
I didn't think I was having enough fun.
And so basically you wanted to see what it's all about.
It's true, yes, and I really do have more fun.
Is this your first time going blonde ever?
No, I've done really every possible hair color in my life as an actor, and every kind of crazy combination of shaved head and facial hair.
Yeah, and you got the goatee going on. I mean, usually you're rocking the mustache.
Yeah.
So why the goatee?
Well, I had a full beard, and then I had an event that I had to go to that I thought the beard looked a little bit serial killer, so I went down to this much more gentle looking goatee.
And it's blonde, bright blonde. I mean, I love that you did the eyebrows too. You really went all out.
I go full out.
You really committed. All right, so tell me a little bit about why we're here today.
Well, Budweiser has this great Grow One, Save a Million campaign for World Environment Day, which is coming up on June 5th. And Grow One is encouraging guys to stop shaving and grow a beard to conserve water. A lot of people don't realize that every time a guy shaves and leaves the faucet running, he wastes on average 5 gallons of water a day. So you can go to Budweiser's Facebook page and click the Grow One tab and take a pledge to stop shaving and grow your whiskers, and that'll help us conserve water.
I don't think you have a problem with that.
I don't. That's why I'm the ambassador.
Perfect. All right, so season 5 of Parks and Recreation. Obviously, you guys probably haven't started too much on it, but how do you think you could top season 4? I mean, season 4 was just so great.
I don't know. The creators of our show, Mike Schur and Greg Daniels, are such geniuses. I am completely astonished that they've even done what they've done so far. So I'm sure that they will find a whole new world to explore now that Leslie has become a city council person. But I can't even imagine. Maybe there'll be some new meats that Ron discovers to eat. I heard a rumor that he might have a new lady in his life.
I was gonna say Ron Swanson is kind of like a ladies' man, like on the down low. So do you think that is Ron like a one-woman man? I mean, he was married twice.
I think he'd like to be. I think he just has had a hard time finding the right Tammy.
Yeah. So do you think inevitably he's just gonna end up with someone named Tammy no matter what?
I don't know. I mean, it's been his habit so far. Old habits are hard to break.
Yeah. And so Parks and Recreation has a pretty big internet following. I mean, there's just tons of different websites and Tumblrs and all that kind of stuff. Do you pay attention to most of them, or what are some of the crazier ones you've seen?
I try not to pay attention to the computer in general, but my agent and my family sends me stuff when it gets pretty crazy. I've enjoyed Drunk Ron Swanson.
I think that one's my favorite.
That's a mesmerizing thing to look at. And of course, cats that look like Ron Swanson.
Yeah.
But my wife and I really enjoy. I get sent a lot of art that people make that's inspired by Ron Swanson, where it's like a portrait of Ron, but then they extrapolate it to another level where they add some sort of really weird artistic bent to Ron. Sometimes it's a portrait all in bacon and eggs, for example. And those I really enjoy, that Ron Swanson can then inspire people to make something even more bizarre.
Yeah, definitely. And so, speaking of your wife, she's been a guest star on the show. Anyone else that you're dying to have stop by Pawnee?
Oh man, we've had such a great wealth of guest stars so far. I know there's an ongoing slow campaign to get Bill Murray to be our mayor. Amy's heading up that campaign. I don't know what it's going to take to tempt him over to our set.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, I feel like everyone is so dedicated that likes Parks and Rec if you just get those internet people. I know you like to stay away from the computer, but maybe if you riled them up or something.
I'll tell Aziz to tell everybody. Also, I think it would be really funny to have Zach Galifianakis play Ron Swanson's brother.
Oh my gosh, that sounds... I can't think of anything more perfect. Would he dye his hair blonde too?
I don't know. We'd have to see. He could be Don Swanson.
You know what? That sounds like probably the best idea I've ever heard in my entire life. So.
That'd be funny.
All right, so this beautiful canoe, you made this canoe. I mean, it doesn't get much more gorgeous than that. How long did it take you to make this?
Well, I made it pieced out over several months, but I think if I strung it all together It'd probably be about 2.5, 3 months. It's sitting on the nightstand.
Do you feel most like Ron Swanson when you're doing your craftsmanship and all that stuff?
I suppose, yeah, when I'm in my canoe eating a leg of lamb, I feel most like
Meat tornado,
yeah.
something like that. Well, I mean, would you mind if I hopped in the canoe?
No,
a little ride?
That's what it's there for. Let's take it out on the water.
Sounds good.
Yeah, you can set that across.
I'll let you do all the work.
Yeah.
This is,
We'll just go for a nice little jaunt.
Well, thank you. This has been quite the experience.
Let me get on my knees to properly thank you.
Okay.
Just me and you in my canoe.
Nicely done.